So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man, I'm just saying. Okay, I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Maybe
ain't nothing wrong with it. Wait.
No. You said so. I should. This iPhone. How are you doing?
Oh, am I on?
Yeah. What's your first name?
Chanel.
Chanel. How old are you?
37.
All right. Would you like more Martin and Coretta, or would you like Will and Jada? How would you like your marriage to be?
Neither.
That's not an option, but.
I mean, I have my own idea how I want my marriage to be.
But that's not the question I asked.
Okay.
Why do y'all think y'all can just come up here and do what the hell you want to, though? I mean, that's not even. I mean, where'd that work at? Like everybody else, but it's like neither. Can you answer my question before you give me what you want?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Martin.
Which way has a history of working?
Will and Jada. I'm just being honest.
How many children you got?
2.
I don't even think she knows who Martin and Coretta is, or Malcolm, or Betty, or none of that. She just knows Will and Jada. Man.
From the streets, I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got. I get that money.
My cup is empty. May I?
I don't understand why you say that Will and Jada got more of a history working. Please. So did that look like it was? So you say that it looks like it had more history working. Please explain why. Inquiring minds would love to know.
Well, because, obviously he's a protector. And they're swingers. So both of them were cheating.
Yeah, so So you say that Will and Jada and marriages like that have had a longer track record or history of working than Martin and Coretta. Make it make sense.
I mean, come on now. All of these relationships are garbage.
Including yours?
Well, I'm single right now.
Well, you got 2 kids, so you had at least 2 relationships.
Booty clapping sounds.
I have 1 relationship. I have my kids are teenagers, so
Same father?
Yes, same father.
Was that relationship garbage too?
At the beginning it was great. It was great. But like towards the end, it got a little rocky.
This is almost too easy. So you got your own ideas on how you want to do it. How should marriage work in your opinion?
Well, both people should be committed to each other, and I know you say that men should be able to cheat, right?
Go ahead.
So if he's going to cheat, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with a man because, men been cheating forever. So, I mean, I don't see no big problem with it.
Okay. What? Still trying to understand how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
They should be committed to each other.
As long as if he's gonna cheat and have his way, and as long as he's taking care of the household, I mean, what's the big idea? What's the problem?
Baby, I don't think I don't think any man really is going to say, and even I think people take Kevin's when he said exercising high value men exercising options. I don't think any man who is a thinking man and who has common sense is going to say men should be able to cheat. No, men should not be able to cheat. He said that one thing as far as exercising options, and even some of the red pill warriors are taking that to a little bit too far and say that means I should be able to cheat. I should be able to cheat. No, 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 no. If you have a monogamous relationship and you have a committed relationship, then if your other partner isn't on that, and in that case, and on that type of Will and Jada stuff, it's not considered a cheat if they already know that you're allowing a third party to come in, third, fourth, fifth, sixth party, whatever. But it's funny to hear her even say this about, I don't got no problem with cheating. I don't got no problem with cheating as long as he pay the bills. That's cool. I hear you, baby. You just saying that because you think that that's what he wants to hear. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Everybody should be happy.
That was Martin and Coretta.
Jada, wasn't they swingers or whatever? I really don't know how their relationship was.
So why do you
think Coretta Scott King was out swinging or having affairs?
No, was she?
See, what I want you guys to understand is, like, when I do these,
Martin was doing his thing. He got caught up. He's been, wiretap with him, clapping cheeks with the woman. Coretta was well aware of that, baby. Y'all just be saying stuff and y'all don't even be knowing what's going on. But anyway,
focus groups in particular, I ask women questions about relationships, and it is saddening to realize how little thought women today put into relationships. Y'all just expect this shit to happen. I just asked you, how is a marriage or relationship supposed to work out? You're 36 with 2 kids, and 37. I can't even get 30 seconds worth of talk out of you. You're supposed to be committed to one another, and then work some words. Mm-hmm. That's no thought. That's no thought. There's no serious thought about a relationship. It's just supposed to work. And what I'm trying to get everybody to understand is, if the women you're dealing with, they've never thought about a relationship in practical terms. Even if they even thought about it like in terms of a job, they put more thought into getting a damn job than a husband.
Facts.
And then you wonder why relationships are garbage. Trash in, trash out.
Relationships don't have to be garbage.
They're garbage as long as the women are lackadaisical, lazy, and don't take it seriously. That's because men can only deal with women. And if women aren't, ask a woman what she wants from a man, it's a long laundry list, and ask the average woman what you bring, it's me. And don't think about it to the point to where, all right, at what age do you think women should really start seriously putting pen to paper and putting serious, deep thought into long-range mate planning?
What age?
Yes.
About 25.
Have you done that?
No, I'm going to be honest.
Then why you say 25 and you 30? Evan ain't done it.
Because I want to see other women, since I made mistakes, I would like to see other women do it the right way.
It ain't no other woman's responsibility for you to get yourself together so you don't go around talking about relationships as trash. This is my problem. This is why I ask. I want women who think like you. No, well, listen. I want women who think about relationships like you do to shut up. And let me tell you why. I want you to shut the French toast up. Because you, women who think like you, who have not put long-term mate planning, pen to paper, deep thought, we shouldn't have to hear any of your opinions because they're not based in any seriousness. And all it does is puts more toxicity and confusion into the marketplace. The women who are serious would be better off not hearing your unfounded, unquestioned opinion based on nothing but just opinion. That's what you got these 24-year-old girls. They listen to y'all in your mid-30s and 40s, And they never ask, well, ma'am, have you ever really put some real thought about this? No, I'm just telling you how I feel right now. Young women are listening to y'all.
Kevin, you're right. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. You're right. But I'm just being honest. I mean, what, you want me to lie? I mean,
well, no, what I want is for you to do what you need to do. You say you got 2 kids.
Yeah.
All right. And you say that women should start putting thought to this about 25. How'd you come up with 25?
Well, because when they're 25, they didn't probably had their fun during their, 20.
So why haven't you done it at 37? What are you waiting on?
I mean, I'm dating.
Okay, I don't care if you're dating. I asked about the long-term, deep thought planning. Why haven't you done that yet? At 37 with 2 children, why are you going on the next meet-ass date if you haven't thought about what comes next? What you're doing, what you're dating for?
I'm dating for a marriage, Kevin.
But you haven't put any thought or plans into... Okay, they date based on feelings. They don't plan. And that's what I've just shown, ma'am. You're dating with no goal. I mean, you're dating with hoping for this to work. Where's your plan? That you said the 25-year-old. Where's that when you go out on the next date? Where is it?
You say what now? Okay.
Where is it? Where's your plan?
What is my plan for my next date?
Yeah, because you say you're dating. Okay, cool. But where is this thought out concept of what a marriage or relationship should be?
Well, my relationship, I would like for it to be like, I would like a provider man.
Why?
Because
how old is your youngest child?
17.
Why should you need a provider male at 37 with... why? Why should a provider man needs to pay for young kids? Why does he need to pay for...
You don't have to pay for... I mean, you don't have to pay for my son.
And that's the point. So why... Okay, a provider male.
She need a provider male so she can sit on her ass at the crib, and that's that way. She don't got to work a job no more, Times may be getting hard and things like that. I mean, I hear you, Kevin, but I don't think a provider male ever goes out of style. I mean, I get the whole kids portion of it, but maybe she just tired of living hard. I don't know. Who knows? Provide a male, you can be in your 60s and still want to provide a male, but I got you.
You need a provider male to take care of you. A provider male, would it be better for the Black community, if we got a limited supply of provider males, right? Okay. Would it be better for those men to get with young, childless women and make families, or women your age with kids?
It would be better for them to get with a younger woman. Yes, it would.
So why would you selfishly need a provider male if you're not providing kids?
I can have kids.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Selfish. Like I said last night at the focus group, ladies, modern women are selfish because, ma'am, you're too old. You've already had your kids. Not your turn. You get what's left. You get what's left after the provider.
Yeah, but she can have kids though. She 37. She can still have kids. She can still give. If bro was on that type of time and he's into her, you know what I'm saying? She can have kids.
Males get with the young women that give them free wombs, open wombs, no trauma, no drama. Those people can go off and build the community. And then the other women who have no kids can get with the other men. And then women like you, who've already decided to have children with other men and got trauma and drama and everything else,
I don't have trauma.
Trauma and drama and whatever, you can get what's left. But we need to keep our better quality men with a better chance of having better families. And if it was the opposite, I'd say we need to give our younger women to men who are going to be provider males. It's better for everybody, man, because you've already had your kids. You've already had your life.
Can I say something, please?
Yes.
So I'm supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
I am a medium.
Dress size? Number?
A 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
157.
Fresh face out of the shower, just your natural face. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank your
my
looks?
Natural face.
Okay, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face. You can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? 1 to 10.
A 6.
Okay. A 6 is right above average. A 5 is average, right? You're 5'3", 100, dress size 10, so that's above average weight. 5'3", you should be roughly dress size 4. 4'6", 125 pounds. Even if I believe you're 157, 160, you're almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have listen. If you're average to cute, look.
Show us the cheetah print, the leopard print. Y'all know I don't know. I looked it up one time. I forgot the difference, man. Show us. I'm gonna just say cheetah print. Show us the cheetah print. You know, let's see what's going on, baby.
If you're below average health from a weight standpoint, and you have 2 children, overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average? Factor all those things in together.
Average.
So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man, I'm just saying. Okay, I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Wait.
No. You said so. I should just settle for an average guy, and I'm like, you're an average woman. Why should you not?
I would be settling. I mean, nothing wrong with average.
Why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money,
you ain't fine enough for no money.
I'm not fine enough for no money.
No. You're sick.
Kevin, somebody gonna trick off. Somebody gonna trick off, Kev. GR, stop giving these women hope. Yo, I mean, some of you same guys saying that would take her out and show her a good time and buy her lavish gifts. You guys need to cut it out, man. Not everybody is going to get a baddie. Not everybody's going to get an IG model. Not everyone is going to get that kind of woman. Some of you guys would be happy to be with a woman just like this because you guys don't have money. And just like she said, she don't want a dude that don't got money. Yeah.
Women,
you're 5. You said you're 6, ma'am. You said you're 6. You don't get money. You get second shift at the plant. Did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
Okay, ma'am.
I have my own business. Though.
Congratulations. Don't care. Ma'am, you got 2 children. And you said you are 6. I give you, 5, 6. Your numbers together would be average. So why? So an average man would be upgrading to get you?
Look, I didn't say
I'm asking, ma'am, because we're just having a conversation. You said you'd be settling, so by extension, he would be.
So I guess we'll be settling for each other. No.
But my issue is, you said settling for him. That means you'd be getting something less than what you deserve. When we settle, we get less.
I already have everything that I need. If he's not adding to me, then that would be settling, right?
Raven, I want you to understand what I asked you last night. I asked this question oftentimes with black women. If you have to work as hard today or harder if you want children with a husband, would you rather have a husband or be single? And almost 100% of the time, black women would say, if I have to work as hard as I am today with a husband, I'd rather be single. Because a husband is not, just by being a man ain't enough. He's supposed to make her life easier. That is why I have no problem telling women to die alone. It is not our job to make women's lives easier. It's our job to protect, provide. But that's not necessarily easy. It's harder. Relationships are hard. So, ma'am, you got all the things you need, except somebody to share life with. And the man who can meet your standards, okay? Can he meet other women's standards?
Yeah.
Okay, then why should he not get the best? If he can meet your high standard, he can meet another woman's standard. And all I'm saying is that why should a man have to settle for a woman with 2 kids? Because you got a business?
They don't have, Kevin, they don't have to settle for me.
But you said you'd be settling for him.
I get where she's coming. A lot of you guys don't want to hear this. I get where she's coming from. Jr, stop taking up for her. She wants a man because she, according to her, she's already established. She's already got her place. And I think I've done a few videos I've reacted to about women who say they got their own space. Just like the lady before, which I'll link it here, the video. She wants a man with ambition. Ambition being he wants to get out there and work. She doesn't want to settle for a guy that basically has less than her, if you will, or that she would have to bring up at this point. But I guess a lot of you guys wouldn't consider that settling. You know what I mean? It's perfectly fine. We look at it for men to do it. Men, we can deal with a woman that works at Burger King or works at the local gas station, you know, and it not be a big issue. But women, in terms of that would be what she would be considering settling. Despite what she's saying, settling for each other, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? I understand she's 37 years old. She's got 2 kids, but she is established, I guess, from what she said. So if she wants a man that's got as much as she's getting, which she considers herself average, if he's got the same thing that she's got, he's average too. In my estimation. I might be tripping, but let's continue.
Okay, just like you, Kevin, you say that high value men are supposed to have money, right? That's what you say. So if they don't have money, that means their value is low, right?
No.
And you go off women.
No. If you want to know, high value men, that's a completely different component. That's less than 10% of men. Mm-hmm. And high value men get high value women who are in high demand.
Right.
That's not your category.
Because I got kids, right?
You're not, ma'am. Yes. Would you say that you're a woman that's in high demand or most wanted?
I could be. I mean, yeah, I could be. I mean,
you could be. Can I
tell you about myself?
Hold on. Ma'am, you're 37 with 2 children. Mm-hmm. Where in the world do women who are average to above average, average to cute, who are a little overweight with 2 kids, where are these women in high demand?
Kevin, I'm working on myself. So if
I asked a very specific question. It's not because you're working on yourself. That's fine, but that doesn't mean you're in high demand.
I can get there, can I?
And see,
so you mean to tell me if I can lose 20 pounds? And
80 years ago, with a woman in your position, even without the children, 80 years ago, would a woman in your position be with the top 10% man?
You said 80
years ago. 80 years ago. Would she be with a man in the top 10% of all men? 80 years ago.
Yeah.
There are a limited amount of these men to go around. Ma'am, this one I want you guys to understand, especially in the black community. Average woman by any stretch of the imagination, and I think that's being fair. Average at best is more likely the term. Average at best would be pretty fair.
Okay,
but listen.
I'm listening.
But the issue is, so I got to settle for an average man. That's not settling. That's getting what you can afford to buy on the sexual marketplace.
Okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
Be reincarnated. You can't get one. I'm going to be honest, you can't. You're 37 with 2 kids. If they're less than 10% of the men, why would he pick you over a woman with no children?
But Kevin, I talk to pretty good high value. I go on dates with high caliber men.
Yes, they will go on dates with you. They will talk to you. They'll have sex with you.
We talk about marriage. I
want you to understand, this is what the issue is, because I've talked about this for a year and a half, because men will deal with you. What man of value, who is a high value man recognized by other men of value, what man that fits in that category is seriously vetting you to be a wife today?
I'm talking to someone now. I've been dating this guy now who's a pretty high value, and we've been talking.
How old is he?
He's 51.
And what makes him high value?
He owns his own car dealership, and he has multiple businesses. He's doing pretty good for himself. He's probably not rich, but
ma'am, being high value is more than just money.
He got a good head on his shoulders. He got a good personality. He take care of himself. He work out. He don't even look like he's 50.
Jesus Christ, ma'am. I'm trying to be reasonable, but it's more than just money. And I'm saying a man like, okay, why would a man say this without sounding rude?
Kevin,
why would a man who has this going on, and what state are you in?
I am in Cleveland, Ohio.
I just said state. But anyway, why would a man choose a woman like that? Okay, if you say he's high value, when I talk about high value, it's not just money. It's over a period of time. It's what you do. It's also men of value must recognize you as a peer or a potential peer. You got to have a network of high value men and others, and you must be useful to others in a group. So you judge a man not just on his money, by his network, by other men who say, yeah, that's a man of value. Men don't settle. They don't settle. They don't get women who are saying, I don't know what I'm talking about being high value. But here's one thing that they do agree with me on. They don't take a woman with children. They don't. I've had men who vehemently disagree with me on a lot of things. They don't listen to me, but unanimously, we don't take another man's children, because that's not even in their mindset. They don't. So you ladies can call it what you want. And I'm thinking, how long have y'all been dating?
2 weeks now.
I said seriously, but considering you to be a wife in 2 weeks, ma'am. Yep.
We've been talking about it.
Ma'am, that's what I'm saying, ma'am. I said, what man of value who's
Baby, 2 weeks, you already know within 2 weeks, y'all talking, he's seriously talking about marriage within 2 weeks of dating. Had the cheeks been clapped already is the first thing. Second of all, 51 years old, owns several businesses. I'm not saying, look, man, there's some dudes that wife up single moms all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's in their 30s. It's dudes that do that. You know what I mean? Y'all may not find her the most attractive. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? But those kids, man, it's not a preference whether he's high value, high earning. Maybe it's more likely high earners that wife up single moms. But it does happen. But baby, 2 weeks, come on now. 2 weeks, and he's seriously already talking about this? Maybe because he hasn't procured the buns, he figured by talking about. by talking about marriage, it'll give him a better shot. I mean,
by other men of value is seriously betting you to be a wife, and you said this man, you ain't even know.
Streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money.
The only reason I'm pushing this hard, man, is because it triggers me when I hear average women talking about settling for average men. And I'll be honest.
Why do it trigger you?
Because you'd be lucky to get an average man. He would be settling for you. He would be settling for you to have to deal with you, 2 children from somebody else. Yes, man, that's why. Because
say something. Okay.
No, you asked, let me finish. He'd be settling for you because
Because I got 2 children?
Amongst other things, yes.
I mean, I'm a good person to get along with. So
That may be, ma'am. That may be. You could be a perfectly lovely person, but there are other women who are perfectly lovely people who are childless and more physically appealing.
That's fine.
So that means, man, by definition, see, that's the thing. The kind of men you ladies talk about you want, they are rare. They are for every man that falls into your category. There are thousands of women that want him. He can only have one wife. That's why.
You telling he gonna have a lot of wives? I mean,
no. He gonna have a lot. He gonna cheat a lot, but he gonna have one wife. He can only marry one person. It's called bigotry. All right, that's enough. No, that's enough. You can only have one wife. No. That's all. You can only have one wife. Nope. You sat there and why didn't you marry your baby daddy?
We grew apart.
isn't that the most common thing? But these dudes be shooting up the clubs on multiple occasions and probably still sliding in, for, what they call it, circling the block every now and then to grace you. You feel me? They still do that, but we grew apart. I had 2 kids by him, but we grew apart. It just wouldn't work. Not once, but twice. Ladies, why is that? Answer that question. Anyway.
Jesus, don't say it. You grew softball. You grew apart. Was that before or after the second child?
The second child, we was getting into arguments and stuff. So
So, and how long were y'all together?
We was together since we was teenagers.
See, that's the problem. There's another problem, man. You get no higher than your baby daddy. Because men look at a woman and they should look at her children, because men say, I'm not going to go raise a lesser man's child. That's what happens.
You think all men think like that?
You think I got 1 million subscribers on each platform because I don't know what I'm talking about? You think I can do this night in, night out, and people co-sign? Ma'am, y'all would be better off to realize that more men think like this because the results show they do. You're almost like a mirror copy of Average at Best. The video that sparked a lot of this. She only had 1 kid, you got 2. Yes.
You trying to make it seem like I'm
making it seem. No, I want you to understand that how we came in is the same thing that she said. You saying I would have to settle for an average man, and this is a men's platform. What do you think you were saying to all the men that are average men when you say that you will be settling for them? 50% of men are average or below. You don't have a problem offending them.
No, I don't want to offend nobody.
When you say you settle for, okay, ma'am, if I said I settled for you, would that make you feel good?
A lot of people settle.
If I said I settled for, don't see, when a woman doesn't answer a question directly, she's attempting to be deceptive.
Yes, I'll be mad. Yeah, I'll be mad.
Right, thank you. So don't play with me. So when you say you're going to settle for an average man, you don't mind offending them. So I have no problem telling you why I think it's crazy for an average woman Average, you say you're 5 or 6. I'll give you a 6, 5, 6. Okay, fine. But all the other things, man, puts you below average. I want you to listen. Let's take it away from you and me. Let's take it away from you and me and looks and everything else because it's too personal. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's reset the table. Okay, where would it make sense for a high school graduate who graduated with a C, a 2.0, a 2.0, right? Would it make sense somebody like that demanding to get into Harvard, Princeton, MIT, Stanford?
No.
Would they be settling for junior college?
No.
You're JUCO. Junior college. 2.0. But the way you talk and women like yourself talk is like you deserve to get into Princeton, Harvard, MIT, Stanford. When you're a 2.0, going to junior college.
Can I say something?
Sure. I mean, and understand, people go to junior college and get associates, decide to go to junior college and go to a 4-year, and it would be far better in the world for women who are average to get with an average man, because an average man provides a woman options. But I don't want you to get with an average man and feel like you're settling. You need to treat that man with respect. Mm-hmm. Because a man is worth more than a goddamn paycheck.
I would never. I mean, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, why would I disrespect them?
I'm talking about women in general. And, well, you disrespected them by saying settling. That's why. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Saying I'm settling is a condescending, disrespectful tone. Just like you say you would feel some kind of way if I said I settled for you. Mm-hmm. But my grandmother settled for my grandmother had a 6th grade education. My grandfather had a 4th grade education. She settled for him and gave us a family legacy that we are still trying to measure up to. We are not doing nearly as well as the people who had less education and more hard circumstances in the Black community before us. We are not good stewards of their legacy. And part of the reason is because our women are so out of line. You think you're settling or should get more, and you can't get more. There are only a handful of these men, but the rest of women get men who roughly around their area. Yes, it's okay to want something better. It's okay to graduate with a 2.0 and want to get into Princeton or want better, but you got to be realistic and pick. Now, again, everybody who thinks I'm being a little harsh or whatever, she's 37 with 2 kids and still hasn't put together any real thought about what a marriage or a relationship should be. But y'all focus on my tone and my delivery and this and that. And all I'm sitting here trying to do is tell women like you, ma'am, that you would be life is better with somebody on your level. And understand something. I'm going to say this and I'll let you speak. If I put you with a high value man and you were his wife and you went around these places, do you feel like you would fit in a room with these women, their wives?
Yes, because I'm classy. I'm not a ratchet type woman.
Say you're ratchet.
I know how to speak. I know how to drink from a glass. I mean,
ma'am, they would look at your chest tattoo and rule you out.
I could cover that with makeup, Kevin. I wouldn't even have this type of
Okay. And see, that's another thing. I've had so many women who were married to these kind of men say these women have no idea how snarky and how vicious these women can be.
And I got this when I was young.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. You got it. And you still got 2 kids out of wedlock, ma'am. They're gonna. All the woman would have to do is like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, Roger, here's your wife. Hey, Miss Cleveland. Hey, how you doing? So, Roger, yeah, he's a VP of marketing, And where'd you graduate from college? What? Ohio? State? Michigan? You didn't graduate. Oh, you didn't graduate from college. Okay, all right.
Mr. Kevin.
No, I'm just telling. Okay, never mind. They don't get it. They don't get it.
Can I say something? You said you.
Yeah, you can say something. Go ahead.
I thought you said like college and all of that type of stuff didn't matter.
I said to men it doesn't matter, but I asked you being in the room with their wives. where you're in with the soccer moms and the 4-H club, in the junior league and all these other women, women size you up. They're looking at everything about you. And you know how women can be. And if you don't, let me tell you, these women, they look at everything.
But
all right, never mind. It's enough.
Can I, you said
at the end of the day, no, you don't get a high value men want something for their value. You may be a perfectly lovely woman, but they're limited in supply. And if you had as many options as he does, would you settle for a man like you? Would you settle for a woman like you? Would you do that? If you had as many options as men as he has in women, would you settle for you?
Yes, I would.
Of course you would. Outside of your mind. That's why I have no problem staying on code. Because shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. They're gonna keep going and 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 keep going. Keep going. Average at best, meet average at worst. Nothing's been learned. They all think that women, yeah, that's her, but I'm special. No, you're not special.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth